what's up guys, this is 6Blade here. Welcome to another 6Blade review of a character. Today we're gonna be looking at ETC. ETC is a tank, and this video is pretty much how to tank, especially when you are playing a tank that is kind of like similar to like a bruiser type of tank. So ETC got stunned, and this here is a bit of a low elo, and yeah. Let's do this. So I'm on the blue team here. We have Alistraza Dahaka for global. We have Asmodan, which is also a decent pick. And then we have Tychus going against Stitches, so we'll pretty much counter him. Enemy also has Butcher. They got Mafiran to heal them, and then they got Nova and Lyric. So Lyric got it wave clear covered, and for DPS they got Nova and Butcher. Alright, so their talents here are not bad. So for ETC, I usually go Black Party. My first pick. It's better to have something that kind of like protects your teammates. Even if like the enemies don't have like a lot of physical damage dealer, Black Party still helps. So I always go Black Party. So match starts here. There's an errand going on. Nobody's in the brush here trying to get some picks, and I came here a little bit late. And then I got a sliding on on both of them there. The Stitches, no, not the Stitches, on the Lyric, and I don't know who's here. I think it's the Mafurin or something. Yeah, it's the Mafurin. I think Butcher is in the brush here. All right, so when you're playing ETC, one of the most crucial thing you gotta know how to do is body block. Playing any tank pretty much body block. So as you can see there, I'm gonna try to body block here. I got pulled by the Stitches there, which allow Lyric to kind of like find another angle to move on. But pretty much my goal there was to just block both of them. We were able to finish the kill though with the grenade toss by the Tychus there, so that's some decent amount of SP. Now it's almost 1 minute, so it's time to lane, and my allies are gonna lane, trying to get a gank on this Butcher here. I don't think we can kill him this early, but I'm gonna slide in, right? So ETC is the second thing here is that ETC is really good at setting up ganks. Really good. Like somebody will be walking around with like 100 hit point, you and like one person in the brush, just wait for them. As soon as they show up, you slide onto them. That's a stun there. That's like I don't know, 2 seconds where they cannot move and they can't do anything, which allow your allies to do follow-ups and stuff. So whenever you notice whenever you notice like an ambush about to occur, right, it's really good to like go there and try to assist, because he's top tier when it comes to like making ambush and like ganking. So all right, we're gonna back out here. I'm giving my allies some armor with the Black Party there, and I'm just gonna pew here and mount up and rotate. Well, I was about to rotate, but it didn't happen because there were like 3 guys here. Asmodan is gonna keep stacking. I'm telling my allies to start camps. There are like 2 global characters in the same lane. This is not good, so I'm telling them to leave. And I'm on a lane here against this Lyric. He misses the leash there. I'm gonna slap him one time and back out. Right now, Asmodan is supposed to stack, so I'm just here to like draw aggro so he can be able to stack, and that will allow him to start doing those big dunks later on in the match. Alright, we got that camp there. 2 minutes now, right? It's start to either get a pick or start focusing on like map vision pretty much because objective is about to spawn in 20 more seconds, I guess. Yeah, in 10 more seconds, objective is about to be alerted. Alright, so I'm gonna lean here against the Nova, and my allies are supposed to start this bruiser, but they didn't do it. We got a kill on the Lyric there, so that's a decent pick, which gonna set us up to start our objective earlier than them. We got advantage in number here. I'm gonna stall right now up in top lane. I got my healer here. When it comes to like racing for that shrine, like my allies can do that really fast, so it's okay if I can stall them here a little bit. And I'm kind of like freaking out here because my allies had enough time to take the bruiser, but they didn't. In top here, we have a match going on between the Stitches, and in the lower part of the map here, my allies are doing this shrine. One of the most important thing when you are playing maps like this is to always do the objective. You know, there's going to be an ARAM stuff always around here. Like people always try to like hit you and stuff like that, and it will always like show up. One of the most important thing to keep in mind is to just do the objective, like hit these shrines as you are fighting these guys, because in the end you are here to win the objective and just get out of there, right? You're not here to like get kills and stuff like that. Yeah, some people might like make mistake and like run into you guys, into you guys, and you guys can pick them off, but for the most part you should always be hitting the shrine, because in the end you came for the shrine, you didn't come to like do errand pretty much. So I'm gonna try to body block the stitches here. As you guys can see, I'm avoiding that root there from the Mafuran. When I saw a decent lineup there, I slide right into them, right? When you're playing stages, people like Diablo, people like not stages. When you're playing people like ETC and Diablo, right? You should always be looking for angles and like looking for like how you can get value out of your talents, right? So that right there, we got a massive stun like on three guys. The butcher is all the way up front. He's like I think like 20 hit point right now. I'm gonna body block him. Maybe we can take him out, and then that's like 4v5 right here. So that's gonna give us an advantage. He's gonna charge in onto our healer, but that's not gonna work because got picked off by the attackers there. His only counter. In the lower part of the map here, we are doing some ARAM stuff here. Healer is a little bit out of position here. I'm not gonna lie. Um, she should be around here, like places where I'll be able to like see her, but she's all the way in the back here, and I really won't be able to see her. So Takis is gonna be the one peeling for her. Yeah, massive heal there because she's in her draconic form. Massive heals going on to her, saving her life there. Some slows going on to the lyric here. Again, right, when you are tanking, the third thing to keep in mind is that your job is to peel for your allies, but your job is to also watch out for your backline, especially when you're playing ETC. Like you are peeling for your allies, right? There's a limit to how much you can peel, right? You shouldn't like peel from like here and then like peel all the way back into the side of the map, pretty much. Like don't chase at that point. Like once you are peeling and they are like going all the way back and you're still following them, you are pretty much chasing them now, right? You don't get to help your teammate if you are like 20 miles away from them. So be careful as you peel for your allies as a tank, and always try to stay close to your allies and help them and protect them and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna try to get vision here from my allies as they do this objective. I'm always trying to find the angle at which they're gonna be positioned, so I can try to block the incoming damage. And as you guys can see, we are doing some ARAM down here, trying to body block. I almost got caught there. Um, I'm able to like push them aside and like try to get out of here. That's a root going out though. I don't know if I'm gonna get rooted here, but let's see. I dodged it. Massive slow coming out from the lyric here. Some healing coming from Straza here. She didn't get it though, and yeah, at this point we should probably be leaving, right? We already got the objective. There's really no need to stall this any longer. Like we shouldn't be doing errand. We should just leave and try to like push up the objective. Um, because down here they are doing the objective is losing a lot of hit point, and that's where we're supposed to be pretty much. I'm gonna mount up here. I don't have mana at this point, so okay. I mean, I still go in though. Like most people, if they like don't have mana, like they'll usually just back. But I mean, like just your presence there as a tank, like kind of provide pressure, right? So I've seen a lot of people like they'll win like a team fight, for example, like 5 man down, right? And they will decide to back, because they are like 20 hit point and like with like little mana. While like the enemies they are on like a 50-second cooldown death timer, right? Instead of you backing, right, just play safe, like get out there, farm those minions, get SP, or like do a camp that you are able to do and stuff like that. Don't be too afraid. Like they are already there, like they are on a death timer, right? So just because you are low on mana or on hit point, it doesn't mean you should back immediately. Some stun coming out here from the Punisher. We got a nice pull there from the Dahaka. I'm in here trying to break these walls, hit those turrets and stuff. And I'm playing pretty safe right now. I'm only focusing the people who are pretty low. And we're gonna get these minions and try to shove in the wave. Um, Alright, Lyric is about to respawn. At this point, I'm telling my allies to hit the fort. Nobody's hitting it, so I'm gonna slide out of there. Get some heals from Alistraza. We're gonna set up back out. And this is one of the problem with like low elo. Like once you ping retreat or like it's so hard for them to notice when they should be leaving, right? That's one of the problem. Like you guys can be winning a match. It's level 20, like 20 minutes into the match, and like you guys have to like back out, and then once you start backing out, your teammates start running in, right? They run in, they int, and then they die, and that's how you guys can lose leads, right? You'll go from like winning the entire match to like getting your entire team wiped because your allies don't know when to retreat, and then like just losing a match off of like simple thing like that. Just back when you guys are backing out, and like it's kind of simple, but in lower elo people don't understand this. Tychus is gonna stay here. It's gonna cost him his life, and I got rooted. Like we were like all stuck together, body blocking each other for some reason, and I don't know if I'm gonna get taken down here, but all right, looks like I'm gonna live. Alistraza is in some danger here though. Oof, she gonna die. Uh, yeah. At this point, I'm gonna back. Asmo got some decent push in bot lane here. Almost took out that fort. I'll start doing camps here. Butcher is gonna try to push mid with this camp. And my friend's backing out. He needs mana. Alright. Bot lane here is gonna get ganked. I think I'm pinging my Asmo to leave, but he did it anyways. Um, I know that I was pinging like I probably ping this guy because like every time I play I'm always like texting, I'm always pinging people, like it's almost like spam, but I'm like trying to help him out, right? So I probably pinged this guy during that match. Alright, look, right? He's like 10 hit point, he's still going back in there. I came here, try to get some vision. Trying to gank this, I slid in. I got a push off on the butcher there. Didn't get a camp though. I got charged there by the butcher. There was a root on me. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move right now. At that point, and Lyric was right behind me, so I was gonna get slow if I just walked out of there. So for me to buy time and let my abilities to cool down, right? I use my ultimate. All right, so while these guys are stunned, my ultimate is going off and I'm waiting for my cooldowns. All right, once my ultimate is out, I walk a little bit and then I slide right through, and then I get away. All right, so when you're using your abilities as ETC, like always be like, don't be afraid to ult. Like sometimes you might miss your ult, um, but like you don't get why you don't try pretty much. There's a saying, I don't know exactly, I mean I don't remember exactly why it is, but like the why you don't try, like you don't know and stuff like that, right? So like always try to use your ult, even if you don't get it, eventually you will land one, right? So um and your ult isn't always for like team fight. Sometimes you're gonna use your ult as a utility thing to like get away and like survive and stuff like that. So yeah. And that guy's gonna get hooked here by the stitches. Tychus coming in from top, he got rooted. Our healer's gonna ult here, trying to save this guy. At this point, really shouldn't be fighting. He almost got ganked, so this fight isn't his. Our main goal here is to defend and clear this wave that's coming in. Alright, I don't know why he's doing right up here. I don't know if he want to get hooked for the second time or he want to die for some reason. Like, yeah. Alright, Stitches start ulting in the top here. Asmodan almost got his foot down. Butcher is rotating top to get that gang on our Asmodan. And there's a team fight about to occur here. We don't have our minion wave all the way up front yet, so I'm pinging retreat because we don't know where Butcher is and stuff like that. So I'm backing out so that these guys can back out. Okay, we got top four here. Butcher's coming in for the gang. And the good thing for us is that Butcher went for like the worst the worst ultimate out of the two. He should have gone for Chin. Chin is the best ultimate for Butcher. You hook them, they are silenced, they are stuck in there, they cannot move. You just melee them to death pretty much. If you go for like, I don't know what this is called, like let's see, furnace blast. If you go for this, like, bruh, it's the worst ultimate. Don't Nobody should take this if you go and Butcher. Alright, Asmo is probably gonna die here. That's my Furen and Butcher on him. Oh, he left. Okay. Alright, so while that was going on in the bot lane here, we were able to like push that fort and get it down. And then I notify my allies that my ultimate is on a 53-second cooldown. And I can't use much yet, so this is easy win. They have no fountain, obviously. Alright, so okay, so before team fight, right? This here is all about ETC, right? It's all about tanking and it's all about ETC. So I'm gonna be talking about tanking throughout, right? I'm not talking about this match. Like we won this match and it really wasn't that like it wasn't any big of a deal, right? So doing team fights. This is low elo. We have our Takis up front here again. He didn't learn when he got hooked here. He almost got killed. He didn't learn from there. He's actually in the brush here for some reason, which is like the first place that Stitches is gonna go. He's actually blocking my way. Like this is where I should be, but he's gonna stay there, right? And I'm pinging him. I'm saying he's in danger and everything like that, and he's still staying there, right? And I just stood there and like looked at him. Right now, I have to like go all around to actually like position for my allies to be safe and stuff like that. So he's gonna be up here, 1v1 in the stitches. I walk in the I walk around into the back line here, getting a lot of damage taken there from the Nova. And the enemies are pretty safe right now, but they don't have 5 men. Okay, so I slayed through when I saw the angle there, stoning 2 people. I pushed the lyric into my allies. There's a root coming out here from the Malfurion. Stitches is gonna back out because the fight is not going in their favor. Alright, at this point, Stitches is trying to save his allies, so I'm gonna try to body block him here. And Tychus is doing Tychus stuff. Alright, as you guys can see the positioning here. It's kind of crazy. If I started in the right position, I would have actually found a way to actually land my ult or something like that. But everybody is like messed up. Everybody like spread out and stuff. So I have to wait for the right time and stuff like that. I'm taking a lot of damage here. It's fine though. There's only Nova, and most of these guys are like physical damage dealers, right? So if I use Black Party, I'm already getting like 50% of their damage output. So there was an ult there from the lyric, but he didn't go for Rift Walk. I think Rift Walk would have actually been like the best of the 2 ults here. Um, I don't know. He don't have like somebody like Hanzo who ult is like a large AOE damage going out. If you go for Entomb, like it's just a wall. Like it doesn't do anything special, right? So okay, so I think I'm about to ult here. I'm body blocking, body blocking. I got ulted here by the butcher, and he went for furnace. So I'm not silenced. I'm not trapped. I'm pretty like if I get healed here, I'm pretty safe, right? Instead of me running away, I actually slay right back into them, stunning 3 people. And butcher is actually me getting butcher stun was actually a decent play there, and I'm able to get all of them in there, push them. And Lyric's gonna go down. An ultimate coming out here from the Vala. It isn't going on to me though, which means I'm pretty safe. He ulted like a full hit point guy, right? So I don't think he's gonna kill that guy. Like that Nova ult was pretty bad. Butcher is gonna go down here from taking too much damage. Altakis ulted, his turret is here doing some passive damage here to the minions and stuff. Um, Gonna start a back out. All right, sometimes you might have to sacrifice yourself for your allies. And Asmo, we need Asmo alive to be able to do this objective. So I'm gonna walk back in, even though my main goal was to back out. Stitchy is ulting here. My Fury is trying to get some root. And I'm gonna slide onto the Nova there, stunning her for a little bit. And my boy Takis is still walking back in, bro. Like we should be leaving right now. Takis is 20 hit point. He's still walking back in. He's even walking into the large like ult that is on the floor right now. Like everybody can see this ult. Stitchy is walking around. There's a massive gas portal right behind him, and my boy Takis is walking right into it, going behind the Stitches. It's taking a lot of damage because I don't want him to die here. I'm forced to waste my ult pretty much. Um, I start ulting and he's standing right there, bro. The guy's like dying pretty much, and he's still standing there. He's 10 hit point now. Stitches is gonna start beating him up, and he's gonna die. All right, so we're able to get some damage in there onto the healer. We got her. We got him killed, and I'm gonna chase the Nova here, stun her, push her back, and she's gonna get killed there by our healer. And massive slow, right? This is Alistraza, guys. This is why I really like Alistraza because her slow is crazy, and the cooldown on that stuff is like super low. So if you guys like are in a situation where you have to like chase, she makes it quite easy. All right, so we're able to get all those kills in there. Lyric just respawning our backline. He's gonna back out with the Rift Walk. Not Rift Walk. I don't know how you call that thing. Anyways, they're gonna start doing that camp here, 2v3. I'm gonna jump in there, push them away, and we're gonna secure this camp. At this point, we're at level 13, which means we have a talent advantage, I guess. Yeah, we do, so we can be a little more aggressive here. I don't have that much mana, but I'm just gonna stick around and do some basic attack here onto the turret. Stitches misses the hook there. It's pretty good for us. I'm gonna start backing now. Uh, the Punishers is all the way in there doing some damage onto the keep. I don't think he's gonna take it down. And they're gonna clear this minion wave. Butcher taking a lot of damage, going back out. While they do that, we're gonna rotate mid and try to get this fort. Some decent damage going out here from our gold camp. And yeah. Alright, at this point we should be backing out again, bro. But my boy Takis, bro, like this entire match, Takis had zero, like he gave zero fuck about winning this match, bro. Like he was just all in, like inting hard, like throughout every single time. I don't even know how to explain how bad this Takis played this entire match. He gonna get ulted here by the butcher. Luckily for us though, like this butcher did not go chain, bro. I feel like if this butcher went chains, like this entire team here, I mean this match would have been a loss, right? Um, anyways, he gonna ult the Tychus. I'm gonna rush in there, slide onto the butcher, stun him, and push him back. Some slow going onto the butcher here. I'm gonna walk into him, right? And as you guys can see, right, I pew for my allies, and then the butcher was getting away. When I noticed that he was too far away, instead of me chasing him far away, right, I turned around and decided to help my allies, right? So one of the thing that one of the reason why tanks lose fights most of the time is that they find one person and they tunnel vision onto that person, trying to pew for them, and like even if the person is like all the way in their spawn, like the person, I mean, the tanks will continue to like chase that person, and then before you look, like your entire back line is dead, and then you'd be like, bro, you guys are trash, but you don't even know that you're supposed to be back with your allies, protecting them and stuff like that. So you should peel, but don't peel too far, right? So I'm gonna rotate back here, get that Lyric. He's out of position here. Gonna get him killed. A lot of minions are heading towards their keep here. So we're gonna leave that there though, and then rotate bot. And all right, I gotta show you guys. Well, anyways, you guys actually saw this, right? So I noticed there was gonna be a gang on these two guys, so I rotated bot, slide onto my Fury there, and I stun him into my ult. There's nobody to cancel this ult, so it's gonna keep going until this my Fury dies. I'm taking some damage there from the turret, but Black Party is gonna help me with a physical damage mitigation. Want to try to hit these turrets here, get it down, and everything. Try to keep push that keep in. And my second talent that I took was the movement speed for my allies. Whenever I use a talent, my allies get movement speed, speed metal. Right, using a basic or heroic ability also gives nearby ally 20% movement speed for 2.5 seconds. That's a long time, right? So that's there, right? I always go that talent for my allies. No matter which map I play, I always go that talent. All right, at this point now, we gotta start doing camps and stuff, and we should probably get these walls down to like uh, remove some vision off of the map for them. Well, we're gonna keep doing us here, getting this camp. Takis is in the wrong position again while we do this camp. Uh, what I'm saying is in the wrong position is that he's supposed to be on this side, right? When you're doing camps as a ranged character, right, or boss or whatever you are doing that can be contested, right? Your goal is to do damage from a safe location, and that means you gotta be on your side of the map, right? You cannot be doing damage from on this side of the map because just in case, I mean, what if we got ganked here, right? Stitches is just gonna find Takis right in the brush here, eat gorge him, and just walk away with him into his ally and just kill him. And I won't be able to do anything because like I'm all the way here, like I won't be able to like walk all the way back to Stitches, right? So you want to do damage, but you want to do damage from a safe location, right? So positioning is really key when you are playing a ranged character. All right, so in top here, Asmodan is going to suicide to get this keep. I don't know if you're going to get it though. He's just going to die. Um, Now he did some damage though, so that's fine. Well, I'll try to get these cams here. Gotta go a little ham. Uh, okay. All right, there we go again. I got a double stun there. My friend landed a successful route onto the Dahaka there, so he couldn't land his tongue. So I stunned both of these guys. I shoved them back into my allies. I think that was a bit of a bad play though because Stitches had it far out instead of Gorge. But yeah, we're able to get away from because of this. Okay, so we have four men here. We know Butcher and Nova down here doing some random stuff, so we're pretty much safe. I'm gonna tell my allies to back off here. And at this point, right, before objective spawns, right, as a tank, as ETC, for example, right, you want to be trying to do some setups and trying to get some picks, and you can reduce like the enemy numbers, and that will give you guys advantage when the objective actually spawns, right? So as you guys can see here, I'm gonna try to walk into these brushes, try to maybe pull them here and try to get his keep here. Well, I don't think I didn't do what I was saying right previously. But anyways, I saw an opening here to get his keep. So I just rushed in and we were able to get this keep. These guys are thinking about going towards the objective. And in their back line here, there's an open keep. So we're just going to take this keep and back out. There's a gang coming from behind us, right? Entomb comes out from the lyric desk, which is pretty much useless. Entomb is a setup ultimate, right? So there's nobody to follow up on this. So I'm gonna slide onto him and stun him, and I'm gonna try to get a butcher. All right. I think I'm about to ult here. No. All right. I got rooted, and I put and they put me to sleep. There's a lot going on right now. Butcher just rushing to our back line. The healer is coming out, but it's onto the Takis here. I think the healer should be taking care of herself, not this Takis. But anyways, ultimate coming out from the Butcher there. I'm gonna start peeling for them. We are in a bit of a hectic position right now, but our ally are doing the camp, so even if we about to die here, like if we can stall them long enough, our allies will be able to take the objective there. Ultimate coming out from the Nova there. Um, I could have body blocked here. I didn't know that she was about to ult, and I think she ulted the moment I was about to ult, so I couldn't body block the Nova shot. Anyways, they all came out from the. The heals came out from the Astraza. It was on cooldown when the isolating and started ulting, which mean the sustain heal went onto the attackers there, keeping him up long enough to get that kill onto the butcher there. And these two guys are stunned, so they can't really interrupt my ult. And Nova is just ulting here. And again, Black Party. I think Black Party was up onto my allies. You guys just can see it, but Black Party reduces physical damage, so the Nova ult was pretty much nullified by there. By that, our healer ulted, which is a pretty decent ult here. Massive damage going on to the Stitches and in my Fury in there. I don't know how we turn this match around. I mean, this fight around is like 3v4, but we what a 3v5, right? 3v5, and we still turn it around. So again, right? Don't give up doing team fights. Just use your talent wisely, and you can 3v5 people. All right, I landed a stun onto the Mafia here. He's gonna die. Yep. And at this point, they are all on like 30, 20 seconds cooldown, so we can like push this push core pretty much. Giving my allies some physical defense with Black Party, hitting the score. Core is almost there, 30 hit point, 20-ish hit point, and GG. All right, guys. Yeah. So there were like I think four things that I talked about in this video. Positioning, trying to look for picks before objective, uh, using your talent wisely, not keeping your talent like not over keeping your talent, whatever like how you say like use your talents right when you can use it. Um, don't be afraid to use your talents. I guess you can put it that way. Also, peel for your allies, but don't tunnel vision. And yeah, now we're gonna look at the talents that I picked. I picked Black Party, which give all right. So using a basic or heroic ability also gives nearby allies a stack of block, granting 75 physical armor against the next hero basic attack for 18 seconds, reducing the damage taken by 75%. That's a lot. Um, and it stores up to 2 stacks. And speed metal, using a basic or heroic ability, also give nearby ally 20% movement speed for 2.5 seconds. That's also good. Uh, Level 7. This here you can like switch it up. Yeah, you can pick whatever you want here. But in this case, I picked Echo Pedal. I don't know how you got it. Using a basic or heroic release, heroic ability releases 2 pulses of 36 damage, and this deal 200% bonus damage to minions, so you can like clear away really fast to missionaries and to monsters. So when we are doing that shrine, like hitting the shrine and stuff, if I use my abilities, right, it's releasing extra damage AoE, and that also contribute towards us clearing those shrine pretty fast and stuff like that. So you can like switch it up depending on the map at level 7. Level 10, I usually go for Marsh Pit, like almost always go for Marsh Pit because the stun is pretty good. After 0.75 seconds, channel to stun nearby enemies for 4 seconds. And yeah, level 13, you go for face melt. This here, you can actually switch it up, but I went for face smelt. His talents are named pretty weird. Face melt slows enemies by 50%, fading over 2 seconds. Again, I'm going against like 1, 2, 3 melee guys, right? So if I'm like slowing these guys, they can really get closer to my range DPS, which allows them to like do damage from a safe location and stuff like that. So that's why I picked this talent. You can actually switch it up depending on your comp and the people you're going against. But in this case, it works because I got like a bunch of melee guys around me. And if I hit them with my talent, they are slow for like 50%. So it's pretty good. Here, I went for Impulsing Presence. You can actually switch this up as well. You activate this to reduce attack speed. I'm going against a butcher, so if I can reduce his attack speed by 50%, that's pretty good. Uh, Reduce attack speed and movement speed by 20% of nearby heroes and summons for 2.5 seconds. Right, and the passive for is that heroes and summon that attack your hero have their attack speed slowed by 20% for 2.5 seconds. So I think that can actually stack up. So if they attack me, like Butcher, if he ulted me, for example, and start attacking me, right, he will actually start doing lesser damage because his attack speed will be slowed. And yeah, at level 20, I don't know what I actually would have picked the talent where if ETC dies, he actually releases like another stun, an echo of his previous stun. So yeah, that's what I would have gone for. Or I would have gone for a teleportation. One of the talent there allows ETC to teleport a short distance, right? I usually go for that, or I go for the ultimate when I die. All right, so that's the build, and that's a discussion. That's the discussion for how to tank, specifically for like ETC and stuff. I already released a Stitches video, so check my videos. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. It's pretty dark in here. I'm kind of too lazy to turn out that light. So, anyways, I'm gonna release more videos in the future. So, stay tuned, and you can do that by subscribing and turning off that notification. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.